In this video, we're going to see how to fit your DIY Ecoglaze Fix set that you have already measured and cut. At the end of this step, your light will be ready for the acrylic panel to be sourced and installed. Cleaning. Before proceeding, please be sure to clean not only all the lights in the window, but also the surrounds of each light too. It's really helpful to have clean glass as well as a contaminant-free surface to maximise the holding power of the Ecoglaze adhesive on the fixed angles. You know how to clean, so we'll not cover that here. Before we get started, let's review the tools you'll need. In your DIY Ecoglaze fixed installation kit, you will have 2 spacers, 2 adhesive tools, 2 sections of 4.5mm acrylic panel, and EMV. You will also need a small amount of blue tack, a clean microfiber cloth, and a pair of scissors. The first part is to fit the bottom and top fixed angles. You will need to decide how far you want to set the fixed angles from the glass. The supplied fitting spacers provide a depth measurement from the glass to the DIY Ecoglaze fixed system of 20 or 25mm depending upon the orientation of the spacer you use. If you prefer a different depth measurement from the glass, you will need to prepare your own spacing tools. In the corner of the light, place one spacer against the glass so that the upright leg is facing you. Place the other spacer at the other end of the light. We fit the Ecoglaze fixed angles with the wider face to the window surround and the shorter face towards the glass. The thin edge is facing you. Now test fit the bottom fixed angle. If it's too long, you'll need to trim it. When it fits snugly, hold the fixed angle with the thin face towards you. Remove about 100mm of the liner from the back of each end of the fixed angle and lay the loose liner towards you. Holding the fixed angle against the spacers, slide it down until it makes contact with the window surround and tack it on. Now gradually slide out the liner from under the fixed angle. Work from each end of the fixed angle until you remove it completely at around the middle of the light. Do not press the fixed angle down until all the liner is out. If you press down before the liner is out, you may find it very difficult to remove the liner, which will impact the adhesion. Now that the liner is fully removed, we can press the fixed angle down hard to activate the adhesive on the back. Use one of the adhesive tools to press out the fixed angle. Press hard all the way along twice, providing point force all the way. You want the adhesive to make a good bond with the window surround. To hold the spacers in place, fit small blobs of blue tack to the back of the spacers. Use the same procedure to fit the top moulding to the surround, fitting the side angles. Now you're ready to fit the side angles. These are easier because the top and bottom fixed angles are used as guides. Go ahead and test fit the left and right fixed angles. When you're sure they fit okay, then take the right hand side fixed angle, remove about 100mm of liner from each end, place the short side against the top and bottom fixed angle and slide it to the surround until it tacks on. Carefully remove the liner from beneath the fixed angle. Once it's been fully removed, use the adhesive tool to press out the fixed angle hard into the surround. Repeat the procedure for the left hand side. Now it's time to fit the EMV. It makes up the difference in levels between the top and bottom fixed angles and the side fixed angles. Using scissors, cut the EMV to length and fix it so the point of the V faces up on the bottom fixed angle and down on the top fixed angle. Use the adhesive tool to ensure the EMV is well bonded with the fixed angle. Test fitting the fixed mouldings. It's now time to test fit the fixed mouldings. Prepare the 4 fixed mouldings within easy reach. All of the fixed mouldings should have a bevel cut on the left and the square cut on the right. We're going to work clockwise, starting with the right fixed moulding. We're going to place the fixed mouldings with the magnet side to the broad face of the fixed angle. Grab hold of the right fixed moulding and place it on the right fixed angle. Push the square cut end hard into the top of the light. This will leave a gap at the bottom. While holding the fixed moulding in place with your right hand, use your left hand to grab hold of the bottom fixed moulding. Slip the square end of the bottom fixed moulding into the gap under the right one. It should just slip in. If it doesn't slip in, then the right fixed moulding may be slightly too long. Trim the square end a little. Do not trim the bevel edge. When the bottom fixed moulding slips in under the end of the right fixed moulding, remove the right fixed moulding and set it aside. Now hold the bottom fixed moulding hard to the right with your right hand. Grab the left fixed moulding with your left hand and slip the square end into the gap at the left end of the bottom fixed moulding. Ensure that doing this does not push the end of the bottom fixed moulding outwards. It should slip in without disturbing the bottom fixed moulding. Continue around the window surround until you slip the right fixed moulding up into the gap left by the top fixed moulding. At this point, you have confirmed that all the mouldings fit. Fitting the fixed mouldings. When you have sourced the actual acrylic panel, it will be captured between the fixed angles and the fixed mouldings. To ensure we fit the fixed mouldings in exactly the right place, the DIY Ecoglaze Fixed Installation Kit includes 2 sections of acrylic to mimic the whole acrylic panel. Starting with the bottom fixed moulding, place a piece of acrylic into each corner of the fixed angle. Using the bottom fixed moulding, remove about 100mm of the tape liner from the left hand end only and lay it towards you. Carefully push the right hand end of the fixed moulding hard into the right end of the fixed angle. Now we want to fit the fixed moulding hard up against the acrylic panel. Be careful not to leave a gap between the fixed moulding and the acrylic panel. While pushing into the acrylic panel at the left hand end, bring the fixed moulding down to meet the fixed angle until it tacks onto it. While always pushing towards the acrylic panel, remove a little more of the liner and press down on the fixed moulding. Slide the acrylic panel along as needed so that you are always pushing against the acrylic. When all of the liner is removed, give the fixed moulding a push down all the way along and then remove it. This is easily done by slipping a finger under the left hand side where the gap is. The lower magnet should now be stuck to the fixed angle. The next step is to use the adhesive tool to press the magnet hard into the fixed angle. Use either end of the tool to apply point pressure to the magnet. Starting at the right hand end, press firmly down into the magnet and drag the adhesive tool along the magnet to the middle. Lift the tool and repeat the process from the left hand end to the middle. Repeat the process once more, so you are pressing out twice. Be sure to always work from each end to the middle. working from one end through to the other may grow the length of the magnet, and this will cause problems for fitting the other mouldings. Work clockwise to install the other fixed mouldings in the same way. It's handy to get someone to help hold the acrylic panel in place while fitting the sides and the top. Acrylic panel. Now go back to your DIY EcoGlaze fixed measure and cut form and double check that the measurements you entered are correct before you order your acrylic panel. It is good to double check the measurements of the EcoGlaze frame you have created within the fixed angles so that the acrylic panel you order will fit correctly. This is why acrylic should be ordered after the fixed mouldings have been installed. The acrylic panel is not meant to fit snugly. The panel size should fit within the frame easily with some gap on each side and at the top. This is to allow expansion of the panel when it gets hot. Once you have the acrylic panel, there are 4 steps to fitting it. 1. Test fit to make sure you have the correct panel for this light. 2. Leaving the panel in the EcoGlaze fixed frame, remove the panel liner and clean the panel. 3. Carefully turn the panel around, remove the liner from the second face and clean it. And 4. Leave the panel in place and fit the fixed mouldings back onto their magnets. We use and recommend the EcoGlaze cleaning set to keep your acrylic clean and looking great.